Remember the last time we uploaded a regular episode? We neither. All I remember is that we were in Mykonos and made our way to Lavrion to escape a period of strong Meltemi weather. Also, Mandy was so happy she could cry.
So happy I could cry.
And I pierced the water strainer while having one day left to leave the dock. What a major cliffhanger. Hope you liked this week's episode. Leave a comment if you do. We read them all and reply to most. It's closed. That means it is done. It's a pretty tight fit, the new one. Just a few millimeters from the heat exchanger of the engine. So in neutral it kind of clacks on the whole thing, but will be probably not too much in neutral gears, except when we're doing maneuvers all the time. Welcome to the videos of See the Little Things. This year we learned to sail on our 36-foot Oceanus, and yesterday we hit 2,200 subscribers. Thanks for joining! If you want to know how we got here, check out the playlist. We are on our way from Lavrion to almost Vares, where we will spend the next 2 days on anchor. We got northerlies coming in, so that's where we will find our safe spot. And we're gonna use those northerlies to come down now, because we're doing a downwind sail.
Right now we're only doing 5.6 knots. It's not too much, even though we have 17 knots of wind. But once in a while we get 20, 22, and then we go up to 6, 6.5 knots. So that's good.
It looks pretty comfortable compared to going upwind.
Well, but yeah, look at the boats that have to go upwind. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It might seem like every day on the boat is eventful and exciting, but we also have days where we get bored out of our minds and we don't know what to do with our freaking time. This happens especially when we get stuck in certain weather conditions, like a very windy day on anchor. We are hiding out from some strong wind. We are actually getting a lot more wind now towards the end of the day. I know we worry a lot about winds, but we are getting there. We're like in wind paradise. So what do you do then? First of all, we read books. I am a little bit bored. I am actually learning about trade winds and the weather from this very good book over here, the Voyagers Handbook for blue water cruising. It's a really good book, it has everything in it. Alex is also trying to fill his time. What are you doing, honey?
Just playing around with the sketch.
He's making t-shirt designs for fun.
This is not going to be on the video.
You want to show us some of your nice designs?
No.
Just in case you're interested, check out the link in the description down below, and the design is actually quite pretty. That night we got treated with some pretty fireworks, and before mooring up into a hot and boiling city marina, I needed a last morning swim.
I'm seeing an anchor ball that is not in accordance with maritime regulations while you're motoring.
We motored against wind and waves towards Zea Marina, where we would pick up Alex's dad 2 days later. Sailing up to Athens, you have a spectacular view of this ancient city. It stretches out along the coastline and looks pretty impressive with its white buildings and neatly arranged streets. Zea Marina itself is located in the area Piraeus, and Piraeus is about 8 kilometers from central Athens. It is actually an ancient port, and it is considered the port city of the Greek capital since the 8th century BC. There are 3 natural bays in Piraeus that were all made into harbors and used for commercial and military purposes. Zea Bay is one of them and was used as a naval base in the old days. You can actually still find the ruins of the ancient walls in the marina. Nowadays it houses a leisure harbor where the most luxurious and expensive yachts moor. The marina is also located right in the middle of the city life and has everything: supermarkets, bars, restaurants, shops right across the street. The supermarket even delivers directly to your boat. Further, we had to do some boat repairs. The seams of our bimini were slowly disintegrating, so we needed to hand stitch them with a not very suitable and very thin needle. I broke 4 of them and hurt my finger badly with every stitch. It only took about 6 hours, but the worst parts got fixed. And in case you are wondering why I have a wound above my lip in the coming videos, it is because the solar panels were hanging down here and I walked into them, of course. Good morning. We are off to some more quiet places. So I went for a quick run around the harbor, which is actually quite nice. After that I did a little bit of yoga to stretch. We had some breakfast, prepared some food, and most importantly, I had a last real shower. You make me fly. Like I did the other. Then I handed in a card. When it hurts the most, you're the reason I'm alive. Now I hope Alex opens the door so I can get onto the boat, and then we're gonna be off. Cleaning up last things before we leave.
Oh god, we have to go.
Release the mooring net. Okay, we're free.
Let's go.
You ready?
Ready? Pull, pull, pull.
We're free.
Zea Marina, this is Blue Juice. For your information, we are leaving Pier G. Thank you very much and bye bye.
Thank you for the information. Have a nice voyage, sir.
On some days, somehow everything is more difficult than it should be. It starts with a reefed main that won't come up nicely. We leave it in, yeah. Okay. Then unreefing it whilst being under sail, doing that for the first and last time, being stuck on a light downwind course with high waves while having trouble fixing that preventer. And somehow this always happens when we have guests on board. I don't know what it is, but even when we know we have distractions around us and we need to focus especially hard, we completely override our routines. And that's when mistakes happen. One mistake isn't that bad, but they pile up, and in the end could lead to serious trouble. When we notice we run into a series of mishaps, we try to stop for a moment, try to reset our minds and figure out where it all went wrong.
It was when we decided to buy a boat.
Now, with my dad on board, even with us doing things completely different than usually, he noticed how much we can rely on each other doing the jobs necessary. We both know how the boat handles and what needs to be done, without many explanations or discussions. So, without noticing, we turned into competent crew, which we are kind of proud of, even when we break things.
The wind's doing weird things. Hard to sail today. It's too little wind and too many waves. Bigger waves. We just arrived in our anchorage. It's a little island called Spati next to the mainland. It is a little bit windy right now, but it might get better hopefully because the wind always dies down at night. It's about 36 nautical miles we did today, and we took quite a while. It is 4:30 right now, and we left around 9:30, 10, so it took a couple of hours to do it. It was a strange sail. We had lots of waves, like big ones, but the wind was not that strong, so it was a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm happy we're here, even though it's windy. It is only 4 meters deep though. Ducked the anchoring good. I'm gonna go check on it in a bit. And there are a couple of other boats here, and it's a very cute place. We have a little island next to us on this side, and the mainland on that side, and then another island in front of us. So should be okay here. The guys are working on the main, because when we just took it down before, I noticed that one of the gliders was not in the mast, so I thought, oh god, it came out, but it's actually not out, it just broke off. What's going on? Broke? The glider on the main?
Yeah, plastic glider broke. Thought. And we just left Athens. So that's fun. To replace it.
So let's see if we get it in Hermione, huh?
why they make these like that.
I think we'll leave early tomorrow.
I think we'll leave early tomorrow.
The place is actually nice. I mean, it has 3 meters of water, clear sound.
Right, it's nice. Yeah. It's missing something.
Maybe.
Frank and Louis.
It's missing Frank and Louis. Very tired though. I mean, it's like 9. So beat. Yeah, it's been a long day. We're gonna go sleep early, get up early and go to the next place. I have a morning swim. I'm looking forward to that one. It's nice and windy and cooled off, so it'll be a good night. Not too hot, no mosquitoes. A little bit of movement to rock us to sleep. Yeah. So, good night. Thank you for watching and see you next week.